With this video, we're going to talk about the phrase we're popular now, setting traps, but doing setups, inviting certain things so we can exploit people in certain areas. So the first one I'm going to talk about is keeping my rear hand in front, because that makes Trey want to touch me with the hook. That's what that means to him. His coach is going to tell him, hey, you can get him with that hook because he's got his rear hand up front to stop jabs. But the problem with that, though, is I can be setting him up. When he does that hook, bam, I touch him right inside because this is closer and it's a straight line and it's faster. Also, again, here, I can pull out a little bit and still come back very quickly with that, too, with that straight rear shot. So you can watch out for that. He has answers for it, but that's my setup. Now, I could also shoot high to set up an uppercut. So Trey's a little shorter. I might be shooting high at his forehead, encouraging him to go down. But the problem with that is I'm encouraging him right to run into an uppercut. So his coach might rightfully so say, oh man, he's shooting high, so he's moving headlock. But the problem with that is he set himself right into that uppercut if I'm setting a trap with it. Then let's talk about shooting to the side. Similar concept of if I'm shooting over, just lean a little bit over. If I'm always shooting here, he feels safe to slip over here. If he slips over this way, he's going to run his face in that punch every time. So I encourage him to slip over there to set him with the right. Or I can encourage him the other way, shoot over here a little bit, encourages him to stay over there. I'm going to hit him with something on that side. Another thing to think about. Now let's think about the lean forward. So I might lean forward like this to invite a jab. I might invite a two. I might invite an uppercut. Here, I step out, or I pull out, I can shoot, or I can do a step out, bam, touch him. I'm inviting something here. He sees it, coach tells him it's there, he goes for it, but I'll set him up for something. Then there's the show the body. Let's see, that's the next one on my list. Show the body so I can touch his head. So I'm here, and he thinks he's got body shots, right? So maybe his coach sees me moving around, and he sees me doing a high guard up here, and he's like, oh man, he got that body. Boom! I can touch him because I'm inviting that body. Give me that right hook. Bam! I can get with that hook right inside. I can step out a little bit if I'm longer like that, or just get my timing precise. Ooh, where maybe I'm here, give it two, bam, and I rip his head. I control his head, touch the shot. I control his head enough, takes off the power off the punch. I snap him, and he doesn't have much on that body shot, especially if I step out afterwards. Now let's talk about lowering the left to invite the two, something that Mayweather does in people with the low left. A lot of people think they like this. I'm just a sucker for the right hand. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm always going to be eaten by it. Well, I'm always going to eat it. But the problem with that is I got my shoulder and I got other things. But let's say I use my shoulder for that classic, boom, bam. Because his coach tells him, hey, he's got that low left, touch him with that too. I hit him with that. Now another thing too is, let's say his adjustment for that would be to bob under my counter. So bob under my counter, wham, like that. I can just change it up. Wham, drop him right for that uppercut. Again, I'm here, right there. He's going to be open for it right up the middle. Now let's talk about walking off Jersey Joe Walcott style, aka Arnold Creed. So let's say we're in a position where it's a little bit longer in the fight. We're getting a little bit tired. Maybe Trey thinks he's beat me up a little bit, and I might walk off like this as he's aggressing at me. So I'm here, I walk off, bam, like that. I'm gonna touch him with the right. I walk away, like I'm shoulder, boom, hide it. He thinks, oh man, is he about to quit? He's walking away, like bam, he runs right into the shot. Very slick little move you can see Walcott do. Now let's talk about the up jab to set up the three. So I'm here, calling person on Trey. I'm up jabbing. That's encouraging that hand to creep down. I'm encouraging that hand, I feint it, and I come back up top. So I'm here, just like that. Now also too, another setup off of that is I can just spear his body with the jab. So again, he's here, maybe he thinks I'm going to be setting up top. Boom, I can spear right down with that jab. Hand goes too low, or he pops back up because he thinks the headshot's coming. He's going to touch him right with that body shot. Then we got the jab, the lead hand to set up the cross. Let's start on this one here. So I'm here with Trey, we're jabbing, and I'm purposely jabbing his hand over a little bit. So here, so I can set up an opening for that cross. I'm here, jabbing the hand, moving it over a little bit, so I can set up that cross, setting that trap. Now another one is we're gonna make the three look like we're going for the body. I might set this up with a hard body shot. So maybe I'm on Trey and I got good left hooks to the body and I rip it, bam. He starts worrying about that shot. I'm here, boom. He sees me dropping for it, wham, like that. So it goes down purposefully. I have good technique. I know how to throw it right. But I drop down like I'm going for it, bam, come back up top for that shot. Very good little setup you see people like Canelo do. Another one I'm going to do is invite the jab to the body, similar to the one we talked about with the hooks. But if I'm like this, Trey's going to be going for that body shot. I'm square. He thinks that that's what he's got. Now I can step out to encourage him. Here, as I step out, I can touch him with a two. Or by timing, if it's sharp, I can get him right before that jab has much on it, control his head, hit it. Because remember, whenever you jab for that body, the 2 is there for you to take. Now, let's talk about next. We got the short guy stepping back to invite. So you'll do this one. So Trey's shorter, and instead of always aggressing, like aggress at me, instead of always trying to come at the taller guy and sometimes wasting a lot of energy, you might change his game plan. You might start backing up a little bit and stepping out. And then I'm like, man, I want to get to you. He's stepping out. I come at him. Then he uses that to make me smother my own range, and he can exploit me now. He brought me to where he wants to be. Then next, let's talk about the high guard. The high guard jab to set up the 6. So he's on the ropes, he's in the defensive position, he's got the high guard up here, and it can obscure the vision a little bit. So I'm here maybe, I shoot my 2. He's trying to set me up for something, bam. And I'm ready if he shoots something, I can step out and react to it. But I'm here, bam, I'm here, boom. I bring that 6 right around this lead hand. Here, boom. Scooping right around that hand that's here, gives me just enough to come around because he expects it to. And if I have a sharp, good 6 or a right hook, I'm going to get that shot off. Then let's talk about turn around, lateral step, and opposite shot. So let's say I'm here with Trey on the ropes, and I do some lateral movement like this. He expects when I step over here, bam, I'm going to touch him with that 2. But I can change that up. I step over here, he gets ready to stop that 2, come across, catch it, block it, bam. I come over here on this side. So I'm here, I'm stepping here, he expects this, bam. Think about it, I'm going to touch you with that 2. So I'm here, bam, right? Now, what if I changed it though? Here you expect it, bam, I touch him on the other side. Again here, if I step over here, bam, see that? Touch him on this side as I stepped over. So instead of over here and then throw this shot, I'm stepping with it, the opposite hand, step over here, bam, I get him on this side. He expects something on this side, my body movement goes this way, bam, touch him on that side. Something Trey didn't want to be set up, but he wanted to be set up on that trap. Then, hands low to set up the uppercut. This is something, again, talking about George Joe Walcott, you can see with him. So him against Ezra Charles. He comes out, hands low. Charles does that jab. Give me that jab. Give me that jab. Bam. He doesn't see what's coming. He doesn't. It's a different position than just the standard. So he doesn't see it. I'm here. Bam. Here. Or I can set it up here. Boom. Like that. So he thinks, oh man, I got openings. I got openings. Bam. But I got an opening too, right up the middle. Then the last one I want to talk about, remember these are all things that are potentially very, very dangerous. You should only do them if you're a pretty experienced boxer, not something you need to be starting day 1. Last one I want to talk about, second last one I want to talk about is pulling someone to the corner. He thinks he's got me, throw some shots, I'm here, give him here. But what the problem is I'm setting him up right now. I brought him to where I want him. I'm here, gonna grab, turn, throw him, bam, 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 bam. I brought him to that corner, put him exactly where I want him to be. Turn around one more time. So I'm here, he's throwing some shots. And if he's a little bit far out like that, that's cool. I might step in here, put my shoulder in here, this light shoulder. Don't give it to me too much. So I'm here, put my shoulder in here, grab here, scoop here, bam, bam, bam. And now I work, I got where I want. Last thing we're talking about is playing possum. So I'm here with Trey, and let's say Trey goes 3-2. Boom, boom, he touched me with that 2. Here, bam, bam, he touched me with that 2. And oh, it was a hard shot, so I'm gonna act like I felt it. He comes rushing in, bam, I catch him with a shot. Come in, he thinks I'm out of position, he thinks I'm not ready. That also goes along with the walk-off. Throw a big right hook on me, big right hook. I'm here, oh, he comes at me aggressive, bam. I'm high in the shot, he doesn't know what I'm about to throw. He thinks I'm hurt, he thinks I'm retreating, bam. One more thing too, in this situation, throw some shots. And I act like some shot hurt me, he might turn up on me, but then I'm gonna be here, turn around, bam, bam, bam. Get in positions where he doesn't want to be. So these are all just little setups and little traps you can do. Again, something to only do once you got a little bit of experience.